I do?
Practice.
You know, I might have some spare time on my hands. So
Just work at it. It comes through just being consistently involved, and the more time you dedicate to the work, the more you learn about it. And once you're enjoying it, you'll find that time melts away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You both exhibited abroad.
Yes.
Tell me what the responses have been like to both of you. Kind, let me start with you as we look at another one of your paintings here.
Well, I've exhibited at school and university. Very strong response. You know, I've exhibited in New York, and it went beautifully. It was, you know, a nerve-wracking experience. My first real big exhibit.
I can imagine.
But the response was so warming. You know, confirmation is.
How do you handle criticism, though?
Well, I've gotten it all of my, you know, art life. So.
From Daddy?
My father is my toughest critic,
right.
probably. And, you know, to tell the truth, you don't like it.
Right.
But you understand that to grow, you have to accept it. So.
And is there a type of criticism that is more productive? And I know you'll get constructive criticism, but is there, if it comes from an informed source, is that more useful?
I think it's not so much the type of criticism, it is how you use the criticism. So if someone that doesn't know art criticizes your work and tears it down or loves it, you know, that's one perspective, and they are just as justified to interpret your work as the person who has studied all their life. So. But
when you put, I mean, you really are bearing your soul when you put your work out for exhibition.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Hence the nerves.
Yeah.
I mean, you've been doing it longer. Do you get over that nervousness?
You learn, once you're working and you have confidence in the direction that you're taking, you develop a thick, well, I find I have to develop a thick skin. And I find all criticisms, I welcome criticism, I evaluate it, and it might bring a new perspective that can make me better. So sometimes criticism might come from the simplest or the most ridiculous direction, but it brings a new perspective. It allows me to examine a new perspective on what I'm doing, and just depends on how I use it.
Are we becoming more conscious of our art?
Yes, I think we are. You know, we have developed tremendously from, I guess, independence coming through, where the art school is producing professional artists who are living from their art, or you have untrained artists who are living from their art. Jamaica is, in general, very supportive of the arts. So I think the community here really supports our artists.
You last exhibited here 5 years?
About 5 years ago, yes. Well, one is good to be missed. So sometimes you take yourself away, but really I was focusing on establishing myself abroad, getting into galleries and doing a lot of work there. Now I'm feeling a hunger to get involved here again and start exhibiting more often here. So it fluctuates because the objective is to develop an international perspective on my work.
Let me throw out a question. First of all, what material is used?
Well, I have, here I have 3 different materials. I have the white piece is terracotta, fired clay. So it's done directly in the clay and baked in the kiln. And then I have, the big piece is bronze resin, which is a fiberglass base with bronze powder. And then the other pieces are real bronze. So I have 3 different materials.
With the terracotta clay, do you have to get that piece finished before the clay dries out, or?
Yes, you finish it while it's wet, and then it will slowly dry. And you find it's similar to building a ceramic piece. Yeah.
Okay.
That's why Kai said he's not touching the sculpting thing, you know, because it's too labor intensive.
That's what I would have thought. That just seems like very hard work.
Not for me.
But what materials do you use when you paint?
I tend to paint just oil and canvas. I've done acrylic, but for me, I find the working time with oil and the ability to, you know, add medium to stretch the time or to shorten the time gives me the flexibility I need. So.
Given your penchant for the female form, do you skirt the lines of what might be regarded as pornography? Do you blur the lines between pornography and art, or is there a blurring of the lines?
When I'm in my studio, whatever inspires me, I let others worry about that. You know, eroticism is, and sensuality is a part of life. And there are times when I explore that, and there are times when I explore other things, and let others try to put me where
The label on it.
All right. Well, if you want to see the work to put your own spin on it,
And you
go
should.
and check it out. April 2 to 5, that's Thursday through to Sunday at the Devonshire, which is at Devon House.
Yeah.
Right? So go check it out. Gentlemen, thank you very much.
Nice setting.
Thank you.
Basil Watson, Kai Watson, good to have you. Such a
Pleasure
nice
being here.
story. Take a break on Smile Jamaica. Come back and wrap things up after this.